Let's get going, shall we?
Hello everybody and welcome back to Mother Tongue's YouTube channel. Today we are talking all about newborn hacks. Again, we're all on the newborn at the moment because
we are indeed.
We're going to have a new one, a new newborn in our midst very, very soon.
And we're trying to remind ourselves.
Yeah, well you are. I'm just here for moral support.
Yes,
Sharing
and
the
you
tips.
should be here for moral support, Marianne, because I need it. Everything goes out of your mind.
Oh, it's so brilliant. Anyway, so today we're talking hacks, newborn hacks specifically, because obviously we all know this first 3 months, whether you're a first time mum, second time mum, fifth time mum, they can be a bit grueling.
Daunting,
tough, sleepless. Lots of words spring to mind.
And you know what? If we can save you the ag of trying to Google, trying to find the answer somewhere, just have the privilege of having someone tell you something so you don't need to try and work it out for yourself. Then take it.
Exactly. So we're going to run through these for you now. I'm actually going to start because this was the biggest piece of advice that I told everyone, and it sounds really basic and quite straightforward, but the amount of people who don't listen to it, I mean, it's mind-blowing.
I know what you're going to say.
Here, especially, I don't think you get away with this in the UK, but here you're obviously allowed to stay in hospital like as long as you want to. Obviously you're not going to stay there for weeks and weeks and weeks, but the hospitals in this country are like hotels, and room service is essentially the best. It's so delicious. Stay in hospital for as long as you can, really, because they help you there. They help you get into the routine. They help you with the latch for the breastfeeding. They're there to support
bath,
all this kind of stuff.
Changing.
Those first few days are so daunting as they are, and especially if you've been through like a C-section or you've got really bad tears, like having people there to support you, because obviously your husband is there, but this is all new for him as well, especially if you're a first-time mum. So stay in the hospital and sleep as much as you can. Get in those kips at night time, because again, as I said, the midwives, the nurses, they come in, they support, they're wonderful. So anything you need, they'll be there to support
and they
you.
actually love to snuggle your baby.
Exactly.
Or just keep a watchful eye.
Exactly. So get all the rest you can. Don't feel like you need to be FaceTiming, speaking to every single person in the entire
that's
world.
a really good point.
Just switch off, relax, sleep, enjoy it.
Especially first time.
Yeah.
First time, I think this is a pivotal point.
Yeah.
So, you know when you're getting all your essentials and you start to think to yourself, right, I need to get a baby bag, obviously, but the old school baby bag is like an over-the-shoulder baby bag. No.
Ugly as well.
Ugly as sin, and also not practical. On the back, when you're trying to carry the baby, trying to put the pram up, blah, 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 you can't have this bag slipping off. So, rucksack, backpack, whatever you want to call it. Also, they come in amazing unisex.
Yeah.
So you or your husband, then he doesn't have an excuse to be like, I'm not carrying that, or I'm not using that, or whatever.
So true.
So, and they're fantastic. You wouldn't even know that they're baby bags. They're very stylish these days. And Tibber & Marl is my absolute favourite. And Skip Hop, I know, do some really gorgeous ones as well.
Yeah, they really, really do. We also have a brand that's named, I can't remember, which is really unhelpful. But they're so good. I mean, you can get some amazing nappy bags now with like bottle coolers at the front and all this kind of weird.
Mine even has a laptop slip at the back.
Oh, I mean, for the modern day mum.
Exactly.
Love it. So my next hack is get a mobile and put it above your changing table. Because honestly, especially at the beginning and also later when they get a bit older and they're wiggling everywhere, they hate lying down, having their nappy changed on their backs on the changing tables. So if you put a mobile above them that they can look at to distract them whilst you're changing their nappies, brilliant. Also, you can buy black and white cards, because obviously, as we know, babies only see in black and white for the first 3 months. You can place the black and white cards along the side of the changing table so they can practice turning their head from side to side and look at the lovely cards. I found this helped so much with us because Martha hated his nappy being changed. So this was a game changer.
That's brilliant. I love that tip, actually. So when you start to bath your baby, obviously they've been cocooned inside of you. They're used to them being held all the time. So when you dip them into the bath, they can feel quite naked and quite alone, and they want to feel there's something around them. So they might not like it at first. This was very much the case for Frida. So I actually saw someone doing it on YouTube. You know how you in the middle of the night. And so basically you put a swaddle around the baby, immerse the baby into the water with the swaddle on. So the swaddle gets warm and they're all cocooned in. Now what you do is You open one side of the swaddle, wash them, close it back up, and keep doing that. Basically, so it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm frozen in here, or my skin is exposed, no one is holding me, and I just feel very uncomfortable. And then slowly but surely, you just remove the swaddle, and it's such a nice, comfortable way to start bath time with them.
I love this because I remember Rafa used to get very stressed out of bath time, and I would just end up breastfeeding in the bath.
What?
Yeah.
What, you got in the bath?
I still do. I have a bath with Rafa every single day.
Oh, that's lovely though.
I haven't quite he doesn't like bath time when I'm not in the bath or Adam's not in the bath with him. Yeah, it's bizarre.
Oh my god.
I know, I feel like we need to break that habit soon.
Do you have a really big bath? Because I don't feel I could get in there with Frida. Or, well, maybe it's because I'm huge. But Frida would also be like, excuse me.
Yeah, it's like you're in my bath.
With my toys. Yeah, but okay, love that.
Yeah, so that was my experience. But on to bath time, actually. So again, Rafa, he loved the bath by like 8 weeks, let's say, but he hated the whole like bath time experience, and he would get out of the bath and just wail and wail and wail and wail. So what we used to do is that end bottle or the end breastfeed of the day, either give them a little bit of bottle or breast milk before you get them in the bath, so the kind of hunger is curbed. Have bath time, enjoy bath time, and then give them the rest of the bottle or the rest of the breast milk afterwards, because it just helps kind of keep hunger at bay for a little bit longer, especially when they're tiny wee and their tummies are so small and
they metabolize it so quickly.
Exactly. That was a really big tip and it helped us massively.
Love that. My next one would be coconut oil. Now, I use this for a multitude of reasons. Frida actually had a little bit of cradle cap, but not on her head.
Really?
She had it in her eyebrows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was like, what's going on with your eyebrows, babe? So I rubbed coconut oil in her eyebrows, and within like a day or so, it came out. I also used it for her baby massage.
Yeah.
You can basically use it for anything. Obviously, please make sure that you get like a good quality coconut oil and check the ingredients that it's not like nasties weaved in there. But you can use it for so much. It's so nourishing to their skin. Usually there's no nasties in coconut oil, and they smell so delicious.
I know. It's the best. We always have coconut oil at hand in the kitchen, in the bedroom, everywhere.
Exactly.
It's just the best. I love it so much. My next tip is poppers. Get rid of the fucking poppers. Don't have poppers in your house. We've done it, both of us. I mean, I might still be doing it. But yeah,
when she's talking about poppers, she's not talking about the naughty type of poppers, for anyone that understands what that is.
I'm talking about poppers
onesies.
On the onesies, exactly. Get onesies with zips, because especially in the middle of the night when you want to do a swift nappy change, you can just zip up from the bottom, whip that nappy off, put it back on without the baby getting cold or the baby really waking up. And especially in those early days, they don't like being naked.
No.
They don't enjoy it. Now, I mean, Rafa quite likes being naked.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, back then, absolutely not. So zips, they do some amazing zip onesies in Bonds, which you can get on Next, and they also do some fantastic ones in John Lewis.
Oh, you usually have a changing station up in the bedroom, right?
Correct.
Bog standard. But what someone told me, and I thought this was fantastic, is even if you don't have multiple change stations, have little portable, like, you can get gorgeous baskets nowadays. Have like a basket with a fold-out change mat, nappy bags, nappies, wipes, cream, exactly. And then you can have it in your living room or wherever it is, because you're not going to traipse back upstairs all the time, because they shit all the time. So I thought that was a really good one.
We actually still have that. So in our bedroom we have one of those, because obviously after bath time, we put his nappy on and everything in there, not in his bedroom. So that still remains in there. But another tip on the bath time subject, as I said earlier, Rafa really, really did not like bath or getting ready for bedtime. So we used to put classical music on, and it really used to calm him down and reduce the tears. So if you're having problems with a whingy baby, just get that classical music on. They love it.
My husband also loves it. He does. I would say, following again on from bath time, how it usually goes, is bedtime routine. Try and implement it as soon as you can, because the baby doesn't really understand the differentiation between day and night for the first couple of weeks anyway. But the sooner you implement a really lovely nighttime routine, so for example, if you want to do baby massage, the bath itself, obviously a book, some singing, it just really calms them down, and then it kind of instills in them, okay, I'm understanding what they're doing here, and I'm going to bed. And it really helped us.
Massively, it really helped us too. And we started that really early, like week 2, I think. Yeah, and it was great. The next thing is willies. If you have a baby boy, willies go off all the time, especially when you take the nappy off. I don't know what it is. I think it's something to do with the air and the coldness. When you take the nappy off, they pee like instantly. So if you can, what I would suggest is get a wipe before you take the nappy off. Take the nappy off, put the wipe directly onto the willy, hold it down, and then put the other nappy on. Try and get the new nappy underneath before you take the old nappy off, so you can do a very quick change around and stop being peed on. But the amount of times I was peed on in the early days, the carpet was peed on, the wall was peed on. I mean, it was just non-stop. At one point I was just right, just wheel me now. Why don't you?
Oh my gosh, I've got so much to come.
Well, you'll be fine because you've got the hack now. So
I've got the hack. Exactly. I've got the wipe hack.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so again, lovely. You're setting me up for these so beautifully, Marianne. So, change of clothes for you.
Yes.
And change of clothes for baby.
Always.
If you're going to go out, I actually still in my, what's it called? Is that glove compartment in the car?
Yeah.
I still have a top in there, a very generic black top.
Oh, well
just
done.
in case anything should happen.
Smart.
Yes, and then I have a very small set of clothes for Frida in her bag should anything happen. Poo, explosions, food, anything. Sweat here is a massive one. So yeah, always have a change of clothes.
Yeah, I love that. And then my last one is dealing with a gassy baby. So obviously Rafa was very, very gassy and suffered from reflux, as your husband will laugh about. Apparently I mentioned the fact that Rafa had reflux a lot. I mean, who knew? So if your baby is struggling with gas, just do little bicycle legs with them. Lie them down on their backs and just move their legs slowly back and forwards, and it really, really helps them pass that wind that they're really struggling to push out, which they find very hard in the early days.
Yeah, of course. And I think you also used to sit on a bounce ball.
Yes, oh my God, thank you for reminding me. Yes, that is another, I mean, this was a lifesaver. So obviously you're talking about the bouncy balls that you would sit on when you're close to giving birth. Keep it, don't deflate it, don't give it back to your friend if you borrowed it. Keep it, because when you have a refluxy baby or a baby that won't settle, instead of having to bounce on the spot and tap and do all these kind of things, you can sit on the bouncy ball and just bounce on the ball instead whilst holding it.
So much easier.
Oh my God, it's the best, especially in the middle of the night when you're exhausted and you really don't want to be standing up and walking around. Just sit on your ball.
Yeah.
So keep that handy.
Love that one.
Oh, it's so wonderful.
So we hope they were so useful.
Yeah.
I really do.
That is our top newborn hacks.
They
I mean,
are.
Ellis will be hopefully showing you some in the flesh on our Instagram
indeed.
very soon. So on
Once
that
he's
note,
arrived.
feel free to give us a follow on Instagram. You can find us at We Are Mother Tongue. As always, please give us a big thumbs up if you think this was a great episode, and subscribe. Until next time, I think that is.
Thank you.
Bye everyone.